It's for me.
Like grabbable stuff.
Yeah. Can you do me a favor and try to comment on the YouTube video real quick so I can see if my widget is working?
On YouTube?
Yeah.
I can try. I don't know how successful this is going to be. I'm not a YouTube person. How do I even do this?
Can you find my channel? Do you know how to spell my name?
Is this you?
That's me. Can you type in there anything? Thank you. All right, let's see if that worked. It worked! Yay! Okay, so the little widget, you see it showed up. Thanks, have a fun shop. All right, y'all, so the YouTube stream is going on. You can go see the full screen over there. And I have like a new stream widget where if you chat, it shows it on the stream now. So that's cool. Thanks for joining. My name's John. I'm a software engineer with about 10 years of experience. Let's ship some features. What we want to work on today, 3 things. 1 is the user story in front of us to include feedback. So I had yet another expert session. You can go to laterally.io and book an expert consultation with me. Also, if you sign up for the premium tier, limited time only, you get a complimentary session. So that's an $80 value. You get it for $30. And actually, I should remove this, but since I haven't removed it yet, that will work too. And you can even sign up for $1 a month. So actually, part of what we'll do today is remove that. Cool, so I had a good session today, and it struck me like I should be collecting feedback for these sessions, and then also for the website in general and for the content. So that's what this user story says. We'll do that today. Second thing is there's a bug we need to fix. Shout out to Rodrigo Martinez. I think that's the guy's name. Confirmed. Rodrigo Martinez. Kudos to him for finding this bug. Where is it? Oh, wrong project. It is. Yep. Here's the Safari bug, and it also impacts users on the TikTok Captured portal. So we'll try to fix this. And then the third thing is a Discord bot. So do I still have the... Oh, this is done now, right? Join Discord should be the first step. If we go to laterally.io, if we look at the checklist, it is the first step now. So, resolved. We'll close that. So we want to get that Discord bot is the other item. Discord merge bot action thingy. I think this is the one. Yeah. So these are the 3 things we want to work on. Maybe let's start with the Discord bot. In theory, that would be kind of easy. So I have found a candidate GitHub action. So we can do this through GitHub Actions. And I'll drag this over. I have it on my other monitor for, I don't know, whatever reason. So this bad boy, we'll try to install this one. And there's other options if that doesn't work out, but we'll try to install that one. Cool, so here is the GitHub action in the YAML file. What would it be called? I feel like I usually call it workflows.yaml. Let's go over here. I'm trying to create a GitHub action. The action code that I want to reuse includes instructions like what is a good file name and location. I think it should be under the .github folder if I'm not mistaken. Workflows, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. What's up, Sam? All right, we'll keep practicing, buddy. We can call it whatever we want. I don't want to call it CI. Do I? It's not CI. Is it? It's debatably CI. All right, let's call it CI. That's a pretty standard folder name. I think you can argue about whether this counts as CI or not. This is the call list. That's from a different project. Okay. So here's the laterally folder, and this is going to be .github. Cool. Then inside of GitHub, we have workflows. Spell better, dude. Spell better. All right. And then we have ci.yaml. Or I guess I don't need the A, do I? It doesn't matter, does it? I'll do whatever the instruction said. It's just .yml, okay.
Dad?
What?
I'm wanting different monster trucks.
All right, you can go play in the play area, Sam. I'm not doing your TV thing.
Can I use my Army Megalon? Is that okay?
Do you want to install the recommended extension? Sure. Cool, that's good. So we come over here, and I think that's all there is to it, eh? Why is it complaining? Unexpected scalar token. Looks like the indent is off, maybe. I have missed your live a lot. I've been busy. What you been busy with? Bro is not using Linux. I mean, it's a Mac.
Yes, I got what I wanted, Dad.
Turn the volume down, honey. Here, let me see it. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I can't hear it.
It was fine. Why did you turn it off?
I didn't turn it off.
Wiggle the button. Down. That's not down.
That's off.
Yeah, you did off. Boy. So yeah, I need to fix this issue. I think I'm missing some metadata, maybe. So we're adding a Discord bot that is going to tell the Discord channel whenever we do certain actions, and we'll decide which actions we want. Workflows, ci.yml. So definitely when pull request is created. What about issue created? Maybe when issue is created as well. And then what I don't know is, like, every time someone comments or commits to a pull request, do we really want those? I feel like every commit is like a bit excessive. Required property is missing on. Each job must have an ID to associate with the job. The key job ID. Okay, and this is where the action comes in. On push, it's saying. Yeah, on push is right. So we want this job to run every time someone pushes. Yep. Currently working on an agent website. 4 projects simultaneously. Whoa, killer, killer. What's an agent website? Agent for what? Okay, so we have on push, and then this will be called notify Discord. We'll call this notify Discord. Runs on Ubuntu latest, that's fine. Name. Implicit keys need to be on a single line. This didn't help anything. Yeah, so the Discord, the Copilot chat is still mid, isn't it? Implicit keys need to be on a single line. Try Cursor Editor. I've used it, man. It's just like, it's slightly better than that GitHub Copilot you just saw. It's not up there yet. GPT-4 is a different breed. And I get this on like every stream. Like every stream someone is like, try Cursor. Like I was one of the first people to try Cursor. I've used it a few times when they do major updates. It's still not there yet. Quick reminder, you can go over to YouTube or Twitch, link in bio, and see the full screen. You can also sign up for free at ladderly.io and join the Discord. Cool. All right, so GPT fixed it when Copilot couldn't. This is VS Code. Cursor uses VS Codium. They share the same core. Secrets context access might be invalid. What is the software for? This Discord bot, I talked about that, right? So that we can notify Discord. We can notify Discord when a pull request is made, an issue is made, and then I'm still deciding about whether, I think we don't want to do every commit. That seems like too much. Your additional configuration goes here. All right, let's go back to the action now. So how do we get the Discord webhook? There's the webhook, yep, we'd love to see it. If always, that's what I'm not sure about. I also want to ask, does on push capture issue or GitHub issue created events? How do I use it as a user and where can I use it? You sign up in my bio, ladderly.io. Do you mean the Discord bot or do you mean Ladderly? So here's where you sign up. I'm already logged in, but you can sign up here on Ladderly. And then for using the Discord bot, you would want to come over to the Ladderly Discord, and there is a contributor chat channel where the messages from the bot in the future, you'll just watch this channel. They'll get posted here. Yeah, so if you want to contribute to, I mean, Latterly is open source, right? So if you want to contribute, come on out. We'll be good to see you. So I need to register the Discord webhook. I think I just get this out of Discord, but I want to double check. Oh, you can change the color. That's fun. An avatar URL. Fun, fun, fun. We did it. I don't see the title "We Did It" showing up in here, does it? You can provide webhook via inputs either. Do not append GitHub suffix. Is this like a, okay, this is like a secret that I shouldn't be including there literally, eh? So where do I store it? Do I store it in like GitHub itself? Okay, webhooks. Allow external services to be notified. That's exactly what I want to do. It's me, I promise it's me. Okay. Payload URL. So let me take this off screen so y'all don't hack me. Don't hack me, bro. I don't know. What's the right payload URL? Okay, I want to capture these events. Issue opened. Pull request created. Pull request merged. Any others? So you create it, you merge it. Pull request commented on. And I don't want every commit. I don't want every commit. I think this is good. Issue opened. Yeah. You'll need to define multiple triggers under the on section. Created, opened, closed. And issues opened. Yeah, this looks good. Hell yeah, dude. For the win, dude. All right, cool. So I think we have the on block right. I think the on block is right. How do I set up my GitHub webhook? Before I send that question, I think I might know the answer. So let me go over to here on Discord. I'm going to the settings, going to the integrations, going to create webhook. There it is, nice and easy. Captain Hook, you just named it. Captain Hook. I'll call this from GHA laterally 3. Boom. Okay, so I got the webhook URL. Now I'm going over to GitHub. All the secrets that you can't see. Everything is secretive. Enable SSL. Send everything. And how to get a secret. How to get a secret. I don't know. Where's the secret, dude? I'll just make one up. Sure, why not? I have a Discord webhook URL, but I don't know how to type. My bad. See a secret coming from Discord. Does this mean my like Discord payload URL is insecure? Your Discord is sensitive. Yep. So the payload URL is the secret? Fine. Does the content type need to be application JSON? I kind of think this might work, so let's see. Boop. I just booped it. Theoretically, it's getting all events now. Okay? Theoretically, it's getting all events now. So we're over here. Oh, is this is like the secret name? Last delivery was not successful. Invalid HTTP response 400. Bummer, dude. Give your secret a name. Click on the settings tab, did that. Click on secrets. I didn't do that. Where's secrets? Okay, so I put this as a GitHub okay, I'm bad, got it. So I did a GitHub webhook and a Discord webhook. And then I'm like, no, you just want one webhook. And you want a Discord webhook. And then the action is sending. Yeah. You don't want two hooks. You want one hook. Okay, so I'm just deleting this. We're just deleting this. We're going to secrets and variables. This makes so much more sense. Now this is an action secret. Now I can actually name it. Because on GitHub, I was like, how do I give it a name though? How do I know that this is .discord webhook? Okay, so now I've got Discord webhook, new secret. Let me show you what I'm doing. So I got Discord webhook, new secret, and here I'm going to put the Discord URL that you can't see. But it's really easy on the Discord side. You just go into here. On the Discord side, you go to your channel, and this is the channel, and you go to integrations, and you make the webhook over here. And then I'm not going to show you the value, but you just copy that value. Whoa, is Discord frozen? Okay. So just copy that value over here. Off the screen, everything is very secure. I am the most secure programmer in the world. Ever to have lived. Okay. So I think this is set up correctly. But my IDE gives me a warning on the secret. Can I just ignore this? Where can the webhook be hosted? It looks like Discord is the host here. And then GitHub is treating Discord as the client. Okay, so I'm just going to ignore this. And let's go the with block. Let's populate the with block. So here we are with title. Click here to download, version, whatever. Bro, why don't you use Bing Chat? It's literally better than ChatGPT because it can search. No, it's not better than ChatGPT. ChatGPT can also search. I have GPT-4 and the premium GPT can browse as well. No, Bing is not better. Hey, what's the difference between software engineering and CS? I don't know. I don't care. Like, why does it matter? So if you get a job either way, like, why does it matter? I think if you want to do hardware stuff, then CS might be better, maybe. Or if you want to do like actual research on algorithms. But I'm not really interested in those. I'm interested in getting people jobs, and they both work basically equally well for getting people jobs. Okay. I want to propagate the type. Let's go back over here. Oh, whoa, yo, yo, yo. Look at that. GitHub event name, GitHub event issue title. Copilot, are you lying to me? If you're not lying, that was pretty cool. Nested mapping's not allowed. I don't think it's supposed to be a nested mapping, is it? Is it? Okay. I want to propagate the event name and a URL to the Discord message. The URL would be the issue URL if an issue is created, the pull request URL if the pull request is created, and so on. Currently, I have this code, and I get this error. What IDE is that? This is VS Code. Yeah, if you want a job, either degree will be good for you. Either of those degrees is going to put you in the top tier of eligibility for programming roles. Oh, we almost got 500 likes already. Thank you so much. Let me check on my YouTube chat, make sure I'm not neglecting people. Quick reminder, you can go over to YouTube, link is in my bio, and see the full screen. So it's actually just mad about indentation, right? Is it better now? Okay, I think this works. I think this works, dude. That's the job I want, GPT all day. Also, Copilot chat would be helpful here. I was using Copilot chat like earlier in the stream, and it did help in one case, and then it got it wrong in the other case, and that's when I went over to GPT-4. Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. Chat is crazy today. Suggesting things I've already been doing. Okay, so let's commit this. One, 2, 1 feedback. This is really not a good branch name for this because this is the bot. We'll call this chore Discord bot. Okay, so theoretically, I think the actions are available as soon as I even pull it. Is that true? I guess it depends on my repo setup. go over here to actions. Yeah, here's the Discord bot. It's queued. It's in progress. Let's look on my Discord channel. Yo, Discord bot URL. We're in here. We're in here, dog. All right, so there's the Discord bot posting. It's called From GHA. Maybe I should rename it. Let me rename it to just like get Discord bot. I gave it like a technical name. I didn't know that was going to be the display name. So we'll call it Discord dash, or we'll just call it GitHub dash bot. GitHub dash bot. All right, cool. So then this is ready to merge basically. And notice how I was a bad person here because I named the pull request according to feedback 121, but that's not it. That's not it. But we said closes 58, so we'll just close that one. So we merge it, and now I should get another post. Yeah, so now it's automatically triggering correctly. And here in a moment, we should see the merge post. And now it says, instead of this name, it says this name, which is like a little more intuitive and readable. And it gives you the link to it. Yeah, buddy. We love to see it. Okay, so we're done with that. First of 3 things we'd like to do today. What should we do next, chat? Feedback component or bug fix? I guess I should fix the bug first, but I will definitely pivot if y'all want the feedback component more. Dictator Cookie, I appreciate the support. We got Mason in YouTube. Are we just taking GitHub updates and sending them to Discord? Pretty much yes. You should get rid of the text and put the name and embedded link in the embed title. Let's see. Get rid of the text in the embed title. Put the name and embedded link in the embed title. What is the embed title? Is this the embed title? This is the text. Is there, okay, so is there a different field for title? Let's check it out. Okay, so here's title. Okay, and then it just says success deployed. Basically remove pull requests, etc., and have it all in the embed. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I feel like I hear what you're saying, but how do I do that? So I see title here. Just change it to title line. Is that all you're saying? So like here, where I say content, just change that to title. Is that the idea? So we're going to have event name, colon, and then here's like, what is this? He said, yup. Okay, cool. That seems easy enough. Is this going to be an ugly title, though, is my question. If this is all a title, is that chill? I mean, I'll go for it, and then if it's ugly, we can switch it back. Ebony says bug. All right, good call, Ebony. So I'll do the bug as soon as we do this this change right here. So here I will say git commit-m chore text to, like Discord text to title. Right? This is basically the thing we're doing here. Thanks for being here, Mason. All right, hopefully this looks good. Let's see. Who do you work for? I work for a company called Upstart, but the code in front of us has nothing to do with my day job. This is just open source stuff. Y'all are welcome to come work on this code. It's all open source, right? Success, pull request. What's going on here? That's kind of weird. I think this is because we have two actions going on right now. One is the pre-merged and one is the new one. Let's just merge it and see. We can roll it back if it's no good. This is low risk. Cam Rutherford says, I'm back after reading about your docs. Welcome back, Cam. Quick reminder, if you're on TikTok, you can go over to YouTube. Link is in my bio, and you can see the full screen. Voke, thanks for the follow. Oh, the Python is in the house, eh? What's up? Okay, so this just posted. Let's see how it looks. Can you send me a pic of the checklist on Discord? Okay, but you can just sign up for free. But yeah, I'll send you a pic. Sure. Love your stuff. Thank you so much. Hey Cam, are you in the Latterly like general channel, or do you want me to like DM you? Oh, this is what it looks like, by the way. So Mason, is this what we're asking for? So this looks good. I guess it's fine. I don't really know if I like it, but I also don't care that much. The reason that I'm thinking I don't like it is because look at this. I get the avatar, it posted. I get the avatar, it posted. And now, oh, but that's not to do with the embed, is it? Why did the avatar stop showing up? That's the part I'm freaked out about. Oh, Rodrigo, you back. I signed up, but I remember it didn't work. Yeah, we're trying to fix the bug here in a minute, like the next thing we're doing. The avatar stopped because the messages all came from the bot in a certain time frame. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, so I think we're good to go with this, y'all. Don't you think? So let's move on to the bug. Check out the server. If the bot is acting weird for you, we can always change it. But I think it's good to go for now. So now let's get to the bug. Buggity buggity. Social sign-in will be cool whenever we do that. Great Toyota says, what are you doing? We just implemented a Discord bot, so you can join the contributor chat in Latterly. And you can see whenever like a new issue is created or a pull request is created or closed. Some stuff like that. Now what we want to do is the bug. Can't see user checklist on Safari, this one. So I'll make a new branch, git checkout-b, 120-fix Safari user checklist. Okay. Let's reset on origin main. We can start this pull request, but they're even right now, so there's no code change. Just organize tabs a bit. Okay, so here's the checklist. This is prod, and then this is my local. And what does the issue look like? So here's a Safari instance. And this is the problem in Safari. By the way, I'm logged in and I go to the checklist and it's this nonsense. It's this nonsense. And this is only happening in Safari. I mean, I don't know, maybe Internet Explorer 2 or something, but it's not happening in Chrome. So let's try and fix it. And you can see if I go to the console, if I click this, it doesn't even propagate the click handle. So compared to here, let's see. This is so weird, dude. The button is not even available. The button is not even available on Chrome. Get user checklist by name. This is the response. So I think some headers or cookies are getting dropped. One thing I could do is add some logging, and I could merge that, and that would help us see what's going on the server side. Let's go see if I can see that in the Vercel dash. What's up, Brian? So here we go to laterally. And we're going to go to the runtime logs. So here we can see some logs. Do we see any errors? Console.log, says Todd. It would be a good idea, but the problem is not happening in my local, right? So we're checking the server logs first. So this is coming from Mozilla. That's weird. Why is Mozilla shipped as the Safari agent? Papi Sensei, ¿qué onda? ¿Cómo está? How is it going, man? Let's see. Updated, that's fine. These are post. It should be, yeah. So this is get current user. These things are not the easiest to read, are they? Hey, Sam, don't do that, baby. So it says that get current user worked. Great. That is not my interest, though. What I want to look for is user checklist list. Get latest user checklist by name. Yep. Cool. It almost feels like commercial work, doesn't it? Where you just spend all day looking through the logs. Okay, so here's the trial by fire. This is the checklist. It's looking good. It's a cache miss. That's fine. I wonder why it is a cache miss, but that's okay. Branches on main. This is in the production environment. I have no clue what I'm looking at. That's okay. I mean, we're looking at server logs. So like, what is the server logging? Like, do you know what logs are in general? If you use like console.log, do you know what that is? So we're just doing that on the server. So what is my agent over here? They say, yeah. Yeah, so it's just like console.log, except it's not on my computer. It's like over there on the server, but it's the same idea. Sam, don't do that. So here's my anti-CRF. Do we log CRF? I need to map it to the request is the thing. Here's a Vercel ID. This could be useful. You teach programming? Yep. Sure do. I'm not cheap though. I do one-on-one lessons and they're really good. But if you want one-on-one lessons from me, it's not cheap. So typically what I recommend is that you use someone else's program and then I can fill in the gaps if you're like having trouble in a module or something like that. That's usually the smarter way to use my help. Okay, so I'm not finding the Vercel UUID. What you recommend learning BF? What does BF mean? Oh, like best friend? Is that what you're calling me? Learn React, not Python. That's what I say. You can sign up here at Latterly, and you get the whole checklist. You can sign up here for free, and you can see, like what I recommend is right there, step 3. So join the Discord, watch a YouTube video, and then watch another YouTube video, and you'll get the answer. So these logs are not indicating that there's any error. All right, go to your room.
Sorry, Dad. I'm sorry, Dad. Can I be sorry?
You can be sorry all you want. You still go to your room.
I just want to try to listen.
Why is your name Latterly? Cause I don't know. It's like climbing the career ladder. Does that make sense? That's the idea. Mason says, I'm pretty sure Safari does make use of Mozilla. Yeah, I think you're right. Cameron, over on YouTube, what's up? Bro, there are so many Chrome bugs that are just not worth debugging. Just debug something on Chrome. It doesn't support range requests like other browsers do, but it worked fine when hosted on a server, but not for local previews. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, I agree. Like if you did the return on investment analysis, like I could be helping a very small percentage of users right now, so it's not necessarily the best use of my time. But all that gets outweighed by the fact that I have let's say high value users. So you see there are these features. There's free tier, pay what you can, and premium. And the thing is, if I have you get priority basically. So priority support, it says it over here. It doesn't say it over here, but it does say all pay what you can benefits. So basically, if I have like one person over here, I'm going to fix their problem. And so, yeah, I agree with you that if everybody was free or if everybody was pay what you can, it would be a small percent, but it doesn't matter because this is a priority issue. Does that make sense? So according to the server logs, there's like not an error right now. And even according to Safari, it's not reporting an error. It's getting a 200 response. So it says it's a success response. It's just that it doesn't have the data. Yes, there's no error. It's just empty. Let's look at the request. Here's the request. Programming job checklist, no meta, headers and cookies. Headers. Where's my session? Okay, here's my session. Here's my session token. Can I reproduce this on local? Let's see. Oh, dude. That could be the issue.
I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry, Dad.
Hey, Sam, quit like smashing the monster trucks. It's too noisy.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
All right, thanks.
So can I come down?
No. So here it says you're not authenticated. Good. It's better to do this than to give me an empty response. Here am I authenticated. I say back to home. Okay, so I am authenticated in prod. Okay, one thing that I thought it might be is if I'm getting to this page unauthenticated and that's why it's blank. But that's not what's going on. So here we are. This page looks awful, by the way. You're not authenticated. At least give me like a back to home button or something. Is that a different GitHub issue? More graceful authentication error. Yeah, let's fix this. So let me log out, and then I'll go to the checklist. You're not authenticated. I like how I'm like fixing all the issues except the one that I'm supposed to be fixing. But it's like, whatever. Every step forward is a step forward, so. So here we go. This is Google Analytics, great. Here's the error boundary, okay. And I think I just need the standard page wrapper right here. Latterly page wrapper. Let's see if this fixes it. Thanks for the follow. 600 likes, we love to see it. Let me go ahead and sort the imports. Bam. Okay, so now you're authenticated but fancy. You're not authenticated but fancy. I want to center this and throw it on a card. So let's grab the card style. Here's the error component. You're not authenticated. Error component. Any of these should be wrapped. So I can do the whole error boundary inside a card maybe. So we have latterly, whatever, card. What is it called? Is it called large card maybe? I need to take the time to learn TS. I can read it, but I can't write it. It compiles to JavaScript, so it should be. I think you were saying it shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, it's not bad at all. So I would say start tomorrow, and you can just type one object. It's incrementally adoptable. So you can just type one object. You don't have to type your whole code base. Do not jump straight to strict mode. That's going to be super painful. So if you're going from JavaScript to TypeScript, start with default mode or non-strict mode. And then later, incrementally type your objects, and then later you can go into strict mode. That's going to be awesome. But don't feel like you have to dive in there right now. Okay, so there's the large card component. And this is still coming from my core, great. Front end dev, we're full stack over here. I mean, I'm working on the front end right now, but I was looking at the server logs a minute ago. All right, cool. So it says error, you're not authenticated. This looks fine. Let me give him a back to login. Ugh. So here's the error component. Sorry, you're not authorized. So if it's an authorization error, I don't want them to see a login component because they're already logged in. If they're not authenticated, I do want them to see it. So we'll add that in that condition there. And then this is like an unknown error. I can give them a return to home maybe. Boom. Whoa, this looks goofy, dog. What happened over here? Yo, dude, whatever I did could not have impacted that, eh? Because I altered the app core. Yeah, that's my bad. That's my bad. So this should just go on the error boundary. It's still looking bad over here. Okay. Okay, so I don't want to do this over here, basically. Lydia, what's up, what's up? Kindly add me on Discord for some friendly chat. No thanks. You can join my Discord if you want to. So instead of wrapping the whole error boundary, I will just update the fallback. I mean, I could put it in 3 places, but that seems like not ideal, right? I'll call this the card interior. All right, you can come down. So we'll have it defaulted with So really the authorization thing here is the funny one. So that's the status code. Why do I have to give it an as any? Why doesn't that work? I think that totally works. Okay, so we have the status code, and then we have really this is the only condition. If it's an authorization error. So this would be the message. And and this will be a let because we can update it. So let message equal this. Okay. So, yeah. So, we're going to use the status code. Here's the message. If it's this, the message is you are not authenticated, right? Yep. Okay. So now I get to get rid of all this. So the question here, we got so many pop-ups going on. So the question here, if it's an authentication error, you're not authenticated. So if it's an authorization error, I do not want to show the back to home or back to login button. So am I logged in right now? I'm logged out right now. What would be an example page? Standard checklist, my basic checklist. 401, you must be logged in to access this. Good. That truly is a large card, isn't it? It feels like too large, actually. Is that the error error style? Let me check. Where's that style coming from? Global style, min height, and then yeah. It's on min height though. So this is a container. Francis, what up? Thanks for being here. Thanks for the follow. Who is that? Wandu, thanks for the follow. So I'm seeing a lot of min height directives, but not a lot of just straight up height. So here's the large card, and then the child is passed. Here are the... Okay, so in all these cases where the parent expression is used, it's due to the child being large. So I think it must be this error component. So let's go look in this error component. This is built into Blitz. Yeah. Can I style it directly? Let's see. I don't know, 20, 30, 40 VH, something like that seems about right. Let's go for 20. I got half of mine just to get rid of this built-in error component. Like, why am I using this? I don't think I need to use this. So there it is. It's hard coded. So here it is. This is nasty, dude. This is gross down here. It's using React create element. Get initial props. Let me ask the GPT or check out the docs. I'm updating a Blitz.js application. I would like to restyle the error component. How can I update the style of this component? That is the code in the library I'm importing. Nish, hey, it's my first time here. Can you tell me what you're working on? Yeah, I'm working on this website. It's called Latterly. So the link is in my bio. It's latterly.io. Check it out right there. It's a website that helps you land your first or next programming role. And you can sign up for free. There's a free tier, and then you can pay what you can or even premium to unlock additional features. And what we're working on specifically right now is to make the authentication error look prettier. So if I go to, like, I'm not logged in. Oh, I guess I am logged in, but let me log out. So if I go to this checklist and I'm not logged in, it looks kind of like garbage right now. Any internship opportunity? No, not currently. You're welcome to contribute as an open source contributor though. I'll even cut you a check for 20 bucks if it helps. You can say it was paid work if that helps your resume. But in terms of formal employment, not these days. Maybe in the future. Can you make a project that increases a single mother's rent every time she misses a payment? I am not going to do that. You feel free. I hope you get 0 users. Quick reminder, if you're on TikTok, you can go over to YouTube. Link is in my bio and see the full screen. Override styles globally. If the error component uses CSS classes, I don't know. I don't know that it does. Let's double check. It's a good, it's worth checking. Just uses element style. All right, so it looks like GPT is like, yeah, just make your own. Okay, that's fine. So we just don't use the error component. Let me check the docs before I go make my own. One last hurrah. You can handle errors on the client using the error boundary. Let's go ahead and file an issue about that. Okay, Drippin, what's going on? Suharto, what are you doing? I'm working on Latterly.io, and I'm trying to make the error screen look better, basically. So for now, I think... so what are the possible consequences of not using the built-in? I met the creator of Blitz, super cool guy. Brandon? Yeah, that's awesome. Glad you got to meet him. I've never met him in person. We've talked online a few times. What's Latterly.io? It's a platform that helps you learn to code and land your first or next programming role. It's also a social community, so there's a Discord. Check it out. It'll be good to see you there. Get initial prompts. I don't know. Do I want to do any of this stuff? Maybe I can overwrite the render method. Let's see what that does. Maybe I can use this render method. No, it's just not showing up. I don't think they're, like, I'm reading, this is kind of hard to read, so I guess that's somewhat risky. But as far as I can read this component, it's just returning some physical elements. There's no state interaction here. There's no, like, framework interaction here. Oh yeah, there is. Look at that. A client-side exception has occurred. See the browser for more information. Okay, so this is detecting all sorts of errors. All right, so I don't want to mess with the base condition, basically. It's going to do that. It's going to create the pop-up. It's like a developer tool. All right, so fine. We'll do the solution where it's like repeated, basically. That's fine. So I don't want to mess with that block. But these two, I guess we could call these like user exceptions. Is a comp sci degree worth it or self-taught? Self-taught is usually a bad idea. So I would say a comp sci degree is better than self-taught. But there's a bunch of other options too, right? So coding boot camps and courses and stuff like that. Okay, so we have this user exception wrapper. It's going to happen in these two cases, and then we'll still use the built-in catch-all for developer errors. So in this case, if it's an authentication error, you're not authenticated. Otherwise, and this is the case where I don't want to use the built-in. So here, and then it'll have a button which is either back to home or to login screen. Okay, so it just says error, you are not authenticated, and then I want a button. And this will say, and this should be a link by the way, but it'll say, if it's an authentication error, it will say login. Actually, I want two. I want sign up or login. So if it's an authentication error, sign up or login. We're gonna have three little blocks over here. So let me get rid of that. No, we only need two. So it's sign up or login. And then the other case is back to home. Okay, so instead of just a piece of text, that's like a pseudocode, right? We want to do a link. The link says back to home. We'll import the next link, href is what is it called? Pages dot routes. Routes is what it's called. Routes dot. Let's import routes. Home. Mason, slight suggestion. Error you are not authenticated should just be you are not authenticated, as the block name is error. Yep, I think that makes sense. Let's take a look. Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. And I do want to tweak the style as well. And I don't really want to say sorry. You are not authorized to access this. The world's most ambiguous term, this. Okay, so here we'll do a div, and it'll contain two components. One is a
What was that, Dad?
Mom just got home.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetheart.
Mommy, I got my brush.
Wanna help me
Whoa.
get stuff
Bring stuff in? Okay. Is this going to be a case where I wrap up in 5 minutes and you're done unloading?
in? If you're gonna take 5 minutes.
Okay, and so then .home becomes .login page, and then this is the sign up page. I don't know how that or is going to look. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, that's terrible, isn't it? Error, you are not authenticated. Log in or sign up now for free.
Mommy,
Does that feel like too much? Let me know, chat. Sign up now for free. Is that too stupid? Best way to learn Python. Go to a Python coding bootcamp. So go to coursereport.com. Browse all schools. Sort by most reviewed. Find a bootcamp with more than 400 reviews and an average rating of 4.25 or higher. And so for maybe you want to check out Springboard. Also look for a job guarantee. It's going to be super helpful, and make sure that the price is reasonable. Here's $1,000 real quick. Here, let me give you $1,000 real quick. Click the scholarships tab. There you go. Boom. $1,000 to Springboard. You're welcome. Feel free to stop by laterally and sign up and give me like $5 or $10 or something as a thank you if you want to. K Drippin says just say sign up. Mason says probably title login second button sign up free. Okay, cool.
Hey, Ellie.
Mom,
Let me see. Nope, wrong foot. Take your
Cool. All right, so let's style this a little better. I'll have the air float left.
oh, that's the first one did.
Let me style it similar to my blog. So we'll style it like this. Really want to advertise it being free. Yep.
Mommy,
Ain't it usually free to sign up? Is it? I don't know.
Mommy, can you help me with this?
No, you're doing great. Do you want,
Maybe it is, dude. Maybe it is, huh?
Yeah.
yeah.
Drop a L in the chat if I should get rid of free. I'll do it if I get 3 votes. If I get 3 L's, I'll take out free. How about that?
Mommy,
Ellie, what?
help, please.
No.
No, I don't know how to do my. I don't.
Okay, so we got error. You are not authenticated. Let's go get some style over here. Yeah, maybe this is an H2 instead of a paragraph. It still looks the same, even though it's H2. Looks like this is my usual style, it seems. Reading it out loud, sign up free is grammatically incorrect. Yeah, I'm less concerned about the grammatical correctness and more concerned about the like marketing efficacy. Does that make sense? So this doesn't look good. You are not authenticated. Let me get some link style and maybe it'll look better.
Yeah, you're doing great. Sam, do you want a froggy sandwich too?
Yeah.
Ellie, you're doing so good.
Mom, can I eat it at the TV room? Just not
Could keep the air centered to the block. Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
I feel like we're getting into, this is taking too much time for how much value it has territory.
no. Mom, I need help.
Ellie, I can't help you right now, sweet girl.
Mom, maybe you don't have to help me.
Okay, so there's login that's consistent with the rest of the website. So that looks pretty good. What does Codecademy do? Yeah, see, they say sign up for free. I'm just gonna steal what they did. I think it's pretty good. I want that error to be further to the left, though. Yeah. I feel like that's pretty good. What do you think, chat? Is this good, or do you still want it the error centered? So W or G if it's good, C if you want it centered. And I'm going to leave it alone unless I get 2 either way, and then I'll two or more either way, and then I'll do whatever y'all think is better. All right, cool. So that's wrapping it up for today's stream. Make sure you follow the page. We did not get to the point of, well, let's see. What time is it? 620. Prefer centered. Okay, I'll center it. I'm not really sure like why would we be wrapping up the stream right now. Probably I'll try to do another 20 minutes. What is the tailwind? I thought it was just centered. Okay, is it center? Okay, all right, there you go. Okay, so this is style better error page style. So if it's an, and then otherwise it's just back to home. Well, we want to give it this this style over here. So now we should see a diff. This is going to be feature show user this will be a fix actually. Show user checklist on Safari. Closes Safari. Closes. What's the name of the other issue? Authentication error. More graceful authentication error. Yo, why is it not finding it? 82. Oh, okay. Because it was on a different project. I guess I have a similar issue on a different project. That's cool. We'll be able to... I'll be able to share that over. You can go over to YouTube and see the full screen. Link is in my bio. And what's up with the Restream chat widget? I don't know. It seemed to have died at some point. It was working earlier. I wonder if there's like a time limit on it. I don't know. Cool. So me close this. Got my local logs down here, and we're looking at Safari. So you're not authenticated, right? And my local logs agree and capture this error. You must be logged in to access this. Huh. Am I showing the same message either way? Or am I getting the message bang wrong? I got the bang wrong. You are not authenticated. Oh no, it's correct. We'll do a simpler language. I feel like you're not logged in is a little clearer to most users than you're not authenticated. Okay. Error, you're not logged in, log in, not a member yet, sign up for free. That's great. Francis, what up? So here, I am logged in and I see some error. Here, I'm not logged in, so I'll go ahead and log in. Okay, so now I am logged in. And this is the error. This is the bug that we want to fix. So what does my localhost say? So my localhost finds that I log in. Get current user is showing result. Get latest user checklist by name. Records the input, and it says results null. So what I want to see is, do I have a different input in Safari compared to Chrome? So here I am. You're not logged in. Let me log in. Okay. I also don't see it even in Chrome. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Why am I seeing this now? I did not see it before. Maybe it was a caching issue. Log out and log in cleared it. Let's take a look at this. This is good. The easier it is to find the bug, the easier it is to fix the bug, eh? So here I am on my basic checklist, and I go here. I think I'm getting into this condition. Okay, so I got into this bad state condition where I return null. And so the question is, why not just automatically make one? So I could tell the user, like, go click the button. So let's see, what happens if I click the button? Let's click this. Bam. Clicking the button is not working, eh? So this is a giant button, but it's not working. So here's the on click, handle toast confirm click. So somehow this is not working.
Alright, let's go upstairs. It's time for bed.
It's not working because there's no checklist ID.
But you have to go to sleep. You can only have it for good sleep.
Why do I care?
You want to go pee before bed?
Create checklist mutation.
Pee before bed? You have to go pee, yes or no? Alright. Go pee, and then we do a dab, dab, dab.
So this is create user checklist mutation. It is the checklist ID. This checklist ID is unexpectedly nullish. So one thing I could do is even if the user checklist is undefined, I still provide the latest checklist. I think that's what I want to do. Checklists, these are all the checklists, not the user checklists. Fuck, this query is too complicated, dude. I wish I could break it up. Why not just automatically make one? I don't want to just automatically make one. I want to explicitly make one. So what we're going to do... This thing can be null, basically, is what we're going to do. So specific checklist is... That's a checklist, not a user checklist. That's a checklist, not a user checklist. Good. Okay, so we just get to eliminate this condition. That's it. We just get to eliminate this condition. And now this can be nullish. That's it. Thanks for the follow. Now, who's using this? I need to know who this is going to impact. It seems like it's just the one case. And the promise is null or that anyway, so it's you never get null now. That seems to be an improvement, right? So you'll never get null out of this bad boy. It has a nullable member, a nullable property, but the thing itself will never return null. Good, so instead of complicating things, this is kind of simplifying things. So now we have the get latest user checklist by name. Get latest user checklist. Okay. So now you're mad because like this thing could be null. User checklist query handler. That's right. So we need to handle this new case. And I wanted to work on this anyway because I want to give the user a more informative response here. Okay. Let's see what this does. This is going to be kind of garbage. By the way, this is the developer error catch that I didn't want to replace. So this is why we, earlier in the stream, we did that whole thing where there was like 3 cases of errors: authentication, authorization, and the catch-all. And we ended up leaving the catch-all alone and using the built-in. That's the UI we're seeing right now. And I didn't want to get rid of this. It's too useful. Cannot read properties of null, whatever. Okay, checklist not found, right? So if I see this, then I want to also see the button which lets me update. And I also want to get more information than this. And I also want it to be a paragraph, not a div, for semantics. Checklist not found. Consider these troubleshooting, or consider these options. Click the green button to create a new checklist. Okay. If the above steps don't resolve the issue, please report the issue at using the Latterly Discord. So the OL style is getting stomped on here. Let's see if we can restore that. Question, if the checklist isn't found, instead of having them click a button or whatnot, could you not manually update the checklist, or is this a whole separate issue? So I could automatically create the checklist, yeah. I could automatically create the checklist, and maybe I will. But I'm sort of assuming that that doesn't work. Like, I don't want the user to still get a blank screen. So I'm doing this, and they'll be able to see all this stuff and like figure out the troubleshooting steps. Then to your point, Mason, like, where did I write it? I wrote like a to-do. I think I deleted it though. Yeah, why not just automatically make one? Isn't that what you mean when you say like manually update it? Don't you mean like automatically? I think I should. Yeah, I think I should. I was just assuming like, what if it doesn't work? Like, what if the database is genuinely down? So like I don't make one and like, or if I try to make one, it doesn't work. I think the answer is like try to like do both basically. So allow the system to return a nullish response here, but I do think we should try basically try and catch. To do try catch automatically making one. I guess it's like still a good question. Like if I try and it fails and there's an error, should I let this query return nullish? Like, should I pretend that everything's okay, basically? Or should I... or should I fail loudly? I guess that's the question. In the catch, I should definitely log here. Wait, is it try catch in JavaScript? I'm getting my languages mixed up now. Yeah. Okay. Personally, if it fails, I wouldn't want to let the user know, but on the back end, make it known to you there's an error. Yeah, I agree. I think that's pretty much the path I'm going down. Okay, it's mad because it's undefined when I want it to be null. That's fine. We'll make it null instead of... Make it nullable instead of optional. We chill now? Let's have GPT do that try for me. There's a case where a user checklist isn't found. Let's update the code to replace the to-do comment and implement it. The user checklist should be created with copies of all the checklist items in the latest checklist. Let me know if you have any questions before updating this code. This is a Blitz.js project. I can provide schema info if it helps. Oh, and should create if null is true. Oh, did I just forget to add should create if null? Yeah, it seems like I just forgot to add should create if null is true. Let me do that after I get this UI working. Anthony, what's going on? This is TypeScript, but yeah, pretty close. So you can still know the latest checklist. You can still know the latest checklist even if the user checklist with checklist items is nullable. Are you East Coast? Yeah, I'm over near DC, Northern Virginia. How about you? All right, thanks. Deep into TypeScript. Yep. So what would the specific checklist be if there is no user checklist with items? So specific checklist is, oh, it just throws an error. So how was that error not getting thrown? Checklist, find many, latest checklist, and specific checklist. I can read most of the code though. Cool, cool. Yeah, well, thanks for being here. Okay, this is the version passed in. That's the specific checklist. Thanks for the follow. Got it. So if there is a version, we find it. If there's not a version, it's just the same as the latest checklist. So the way that we were getting through is because the specific checklist was the latest checklist. Specific checklist was the latest checklist. And then this would, is latest version would always be true. Because is latest version means is the specific checklist equal to the latest checklist. It's all about networking, dude. 100% agree. Glad to see you here. You can go over to the YouTube. Link is in the bio if you want to see the full screen. And you can join the Discord as well. There's like over 100 people on the Discord. So Latterly.io, link in the bio, Discord from there. All right, good, good, good. So the new, yeah, really I could just delete that block. If there's not a user checklist, return null. Like, no. If there's not a user checklist, we'll just have the user checklist with checklist items be null. All right, cool. So that seems good. So we're going to update that, and that should fix it. Before we do that, I want to get the green button. Checklist not found. Consider these options. You got the OL. We're opening, and we are closing. So what's the issue? The issue is that we wanted to wrap them both in a fragment. So React wants you to have a singular top level component. So the fact that it was then P, then O, and there was no wrapper is what was pissing it off. Okay. So now we got this. Consider these options. And now I want to make sure that the style is Gucci. Dude, I'm so sorry for saying Gucci. You can kill me. It's fine. It's fine, dude. right, so here, I need my LI style. Somehow we're dropping the style. I know it's because we're using Tailwind. That's cool. I'm from New York. We Gucci. Yo, I saw this TikTok recently. It was hilarious. This guy from New York, and there was a chick interviewing him. She's like, what did she say? Whatever, man. I can't remember. He's like, cause I'm a dog. And she's like, what do you mean? He goes, I'm a serial cheater. And she goes, did we learn? He goes, not at all. Not at all. She goes, ladies, there you go. Better watch out from the men. You better not date the men from New York. He goes, better not. List style none. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Better not, he said. That's too much, though. I don't want all that. What's the Tailwind class name to show numbers on the numbered list? List decimal. So what's the objective here? We're fixing a bug. We're fixing a bug, okay? So the problem is, right here I'm in Safari. It's the Safari browser. You cannot see my checklist. So I'm trying to get it to where you can see my checklist. That's it. But before I show you the checklist, I'm trying to make sure that the error page looks good. So that if you do run into an error, you know how to resolve it. You come over to the Discord, you make an issue. So even if there is an error, you know how to resolve it. And then in front of that, let's get rid of the error. So kind of like two layers of a fix. Feel me? Okay, so now we got the numbers. What does this list inside do? That's maybe fix the indentation, huh? List decimal, list inside, okay. Okay. And that fixed the indentation. We like it. We like it, eh? Dub in the chat, let me know. I think it is. I think it is a dub. You can go to YouTube or Twitch. Link is in the bio. See the full screen. All right, so we got the dub right here, and now for the magic. Let me go. I kind of want to check it in one at a time. Mason, appreciate you. Mason, your last initial is W. Mason always has the W with him. You know what I mean? Okay, so this is going to be a feature, more informative air for user. Okay, that's what this is. We're going to push that. Are you streaming from a phone? The video quality is great. Yeah, this is my iPhone. But you can only see like part of the screen, right? But if you go over to YouTube, you can see the whole screen. It's a pretty good iPhone. It's not the 15, but it's the 14. So yeah, it's pretty good. Bam, and there's the checklist. Oh, the spacing's kind of weird here though. What did you push that to? The library? To the GitHub. To the GitHub. So it's going over to... And close all this out. Error, you're not authenticated. That's on Laterally, yeah. Here's the GitHub page. It's open source, right? So here is, you can see more informative air for the user. Green check, we love it. Anthony knows what's up. He knows about the green check. And so we got the Vercel is already building. Let's look at the build. How's that build going? I want to see the green check on Vercel too. We're work in progress right now. Dude, it found my region. So there you go. That's my region. All these dynamic server usage, man. I think if I upgrade next, those will go away. Show off the Discord bot. Hey, let's flex, hey? There's the preview environment. Preview environment is ready. pull up on the Discord. You can see contributor chat. You can see. Oh, but Mason, so yeah, here's the pull request. Why is it saying issue comment? Why is it saying issue comment? Okay, when Vercel comments, that's what it's talking about. Taco. Actually, I'm about to go eat, so that's a good emoji to have. All right, y'all, come over to Latterly, latterly.io. You can sign up for free, learn to code, land your first or next programming job. You can sign up for free. You can get more features. There's a 24/7 chat bot. You know you're going to love it. Connect with the community. We got over 100 people. Pay what you can, as little as $1 a month, and you unlock additional features. Fixing the bug today was a priority fix because we have priority support for people that pay. Okay, so we got the informative error, and now we got the checklist. I think it's just the width of the screen, no? Why does it look like that? Maybe I just don't like the way that Safari renders. Maybe it's fine. Oh, it's the padding looks kind of off, doesn't it? Whatever, either way. So now we're out of there. We actually saw this on Chrome as well, right? So let's see if we can see it on Chrome as well. Thanks for the follow, Lindsay. So here I'm on my local host. I'm going to log out. We're going to log back in, start it from the top, from the tippy top, if you will. How to prepare for an interview. Ooh, that's a good question. There's a lot to go through there, but check the checklist. See, I got my checklist back. Interview. 2+ weeks of, yeah, I should link it to the Latterly slides. So the answer is you want the 5 to 23 patterns article. If you're doing LeetCode. Basically, that's it. You can check this one out. There's also the anecdote art organizer Starboy. So this is part of the Latterly interview prep stack, Starboy anecdote organizer. So you can organize your anecdotes, follow the STAR method. All right, and yeah, so how you find out about this stuff is Latterly slides. And if you look at the curriculum, so you can look at it as a slideshow, or you can look at the curriculum and look for interview prep stack. There you go. So this is what you want, Lindsay. You do endorsed communities guide, and this will help you out. You can connect with like just hundreds of thousands of people, dude. Lock that job up. Do I have to subscribe to this? It's open source. You just go over to GitHub. You don't even need a GitHub account. You just go check it out. I do recommend that you sign up, but you don't have to. It's free and open source. All right, cool. So, oh, thanks for the follow. Oh, by the way, if you sign up on Latterly, you can make a member profile, and you can show if you're open to work, and link your GitHub. You can put your LinkedIn on here. It'll give you a list of accomplishments. You don't have to, but it's a good idea. I'm just saying. So what I want to do now is, yeah, the checklist is working, right? What should 1 year experience salary look like? It depends where your year was. If you spent a year at Amazon, you should be able to pick up I don't know, 150 for your second job if you did a year at Amazon. If you did a year at like a no-name company, then your next year could be like 70 to 90. 70 to 90. A lot of it depends how hard you want to work, though, because it is possible to make the jump from 70 to 150. You can make that jump. It's just really hard. But you can do it if you put the work in. Haha, not Amazon. Yeah, I think it's going to be, to narrow down that answer, I mean, the answer is like anywhere from 70 to 150. But to narrow that down, or to help you get to the higher end, you would want to book an expert session. So you can get one-on-one tailored personalized advice instead of generic advice. Like the generic advice isn't going to necessarily help you that much, right? But that's the generic advice, anywhere between 70 and 150.
The what?
This one, the one you want.
Okay.
All right, so this will be feet, or this is really a fix. I guess it should have been doing that already. I'm not sure. All right, y'all, we're wrapping up for today. Make sure to follow the page. I'm going to ping Rodrigo. Shout out to Rodrigo who reported this error. And I think we're going to close it up if this all goes well. Technically, I could do a user acceptance testing and have him use the preview environment. I mean, we're clean enough we could do that. But I'm going to just eagerly merge it, really. Is a master's necessary? No, not at all. Not at all. In fact, I mean, there's cases where it makes sense, but what I would really recommend, oh, you know what? What I'd really recommend you do is you get the master's while you're on the job, and you can use that as a performance review accomplishment. You can say, I got a master's this year, you know, give me a raise or whatever, or give me a promo. All right, so I'm eagerly merging it. There's like a small chance this still fails or it doesn't fix Rodrigo's issue, but we can always make it. This isn't like a high stakes application, to be honest with you. There's that GitHub bot showing the merge. Boom. See you next time. Thanks for being here. Mason says, I don't know if it's pushed live, but it's still not working on Safari. It's not pushed yet. So this just got merged, Mason. So after that's merged, you can see the build to prod is in progress. This is going to take, you know what? Let's hang out. Let's hang out. This is probably going to take within the next 3, 4, 5 minutes, something like that. Hey Mason, can you drop something in the chat so I can know you're still online? Because honestly, if you went offline, I'll probably just wrap up the stream. But if you want to hang out and see if it works, that would be useful actually. All right, prod build succeeded. Probably take another 20, 30 seconds to deploy it, and then the cache will have to refresh. Da, 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 da. Still here. Cool, cool. Hey Mason, I posted on the Discord. I said, Mason and Rodrigo, can y'all check the user checklist is fixed? I'm not trying to like tell everyone your Discord name. That's up to you. But if you can either let me know in the YouTube chat or let me know in the Discord, either way would be helpful. And then Rodrigo, let me CC him. Cool, and so it says ready, and yeah, prod is refreshed. Error, you're not logged in. Okay, and you can see we have the new UI, which means that the PR got merged, right? Look at that secure touch login. We love it. We love the features. So it's working for me. What do you think? You can go ahead and give it a check. Got over 1,000 likes. Appreciate it, y'all. He says he will when he gets a chance. 400. Null is not an object. Evaluating user checklist with items. User checklist items. Yeah, you can give the logout and login a try. Let me do something over here as well. I'm going to ask Mr. I'm going to ask Mr. GPT as well. "400 null is not an object" showed up on the page. That's wild. So we'll say to GPT, I'm going to show you some updated code and an error. Then ask what the root cause would be. Here's the UI code. Next, I will send you the. You said it's good? Oh man, I just want one more person to check. So you signed out and signed back in and it was working, right? All right, well, I'll feel a lot better when Rodrigo confirms. I guess that's good for now then. So we'll wrap up the stream. Hopefully Rodrigo will be able to get back with me and double check. Oh, he said it's working. Okay, that's still Mason. Yeah, so if I get the +1 confirmation from Rodrigo, I'll feel a lot better, but I feel pretty good already. Thanks for hanging in there, dude, and thanks for checking on that. I mean, first of all, you helped me, but like there's been more than 24 people on and off the stream, and you just helped everybody out, so thank you so much. So shout out to Rodrigo and shout out to Mason. All right, y'all. Talk to you later. Hope I